guys, I'm finally getting around to editing a video from about a week ago and wanted to give you guys an update on some of the lures before you guys watch the video of some of the things that I use to catch these fish on. This right here is a Yozuri suspending twitch bait. Throw it out there, let it fall. As it falls in the water column, you just twitch it and let it fall, twitch, change your twitches up. And when you get ready to twitch one of the times, hopefully you have something, just nail it. And they pretty much set the hook on their own. Love this pattern because I've seen big trout throw up some smaller trout. And so this trout pattern has worked out really well for me. Love using it. This right here is a jig head from iStrike Jig Heads. This one right here I think is the red eye or redfish eye pattern, or color I guess you'd say, and really liked it. So ordered some of those, and this right here that is on it is the Grande. It's a shad, I think it's called bait ball color, where it has that clear pattern on the bottom with some flake in it, and this little tail is the air tail, but I put a little rattle in it. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Hopefully you can hear it, but that rattle inside seemed to work out really well. Again, whenever it falls down, it sits on the bottom like that with that tail up a little bit, and when you pull it across the bottom, seems like the fish really like it. So hopefully you guys will give it a try, or some similar baits. If you know some other baits that you'd like for me to try, go ahead and give me a comment, and I'd love to try them out. The other thing is, don't be too proud not to go ahead and get you some live bait too. I went ahead and brought some live bait with me, as I usually do. Try to get some mud minnows, and I throw an 1/8 ounce, usually a jig head that's 1/8 ounce, but this time I had a 1/4 ounce on because the current was moving pretty tight. So as it was moving and that 1/8 ounce was bouncing around too much, I went over to the 1/4 ounce. Put those on. The mud minnow, you'll see in the video, I shot how I rig it with that jig head. But caught a lot of fish on that as well, and you'll see towards the end of this video a nice red that was caught. Actually, the red took me out over this little tiny ledge that was in the water, and every time I'd bring it up, it'd shoot off again, dragging like crazy. I had to get out of the boat, the kayak, and wade out and get to that ledge, and it was a little bit easier to pull up that way. So anyways, hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe. Please share the video with as many people as you can. I'd love to keep doing this for a lot of people that are learning to fish, as well as those who just love to fish like I do. Spot on. All right, first fish of the day. Decent trout. $14 3/4. There we go. Decent trout. Woo, that's cold, man. Pretty little guy. They're biting. About 14 inches. I think that's a flounder is what I believe. Come on. There he is. Yeah. Decent little flounder. Flatty. We have been waiting for a bite. Tide's just now getting low enough, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna keep at it, but this one's about almost 14, which that's gonna be changing pretty soon in the measurement, so we'll see if I keep it or not. Measure. Here he goes. Ooh, definitely pulling, wasn't he? Oh, it's a nice little red.
There you go.
Hold it up there whenever you get him. There you go. Measure him, see how big he is. He's on. He's swimming right at me though. I don't know what he is. Oh, it's got to be a red, dude. No. It's a decent trout. That's a nice trout, man. It's a healthy little trout, man. Healthy trout. All right. There she goes. All right, he bit. I don't know what he is. Looks like a trout. Yep. Nice. Nice little trout. And he goes in. Got a little tug to it, man.
Ooh, look at that, baby.
Did you measure it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice trout, man. Good red, Phil. Good red. Nice. Good job. Sure what it feels like. Let's see. Yep. Mr. Flounder. They're thick, man, but they're not, there's no link to them. But man, they're so fun to catch. You got a flounder?
Yeah.
Going back. Good fish. Dropped it over the ledge and there's a drop off in this. Not sure what it is yet. Feels pretty good though. Ah, there's the slam. There is the slam. Won't measure, but pretty little fish. Bluest tail. That blue tail. Pretty fish. We are gonna go ahead and release them. Pretty tail though, man. Ready? Go ahead and swim off, babe. Another strong red. Doesn't feel like it's a beast, but they fight so good. It's so pretty whenever they swim away. Okay, while I was thinking about it, I've got a 1/4 ounce jig, sled head jig head that I'm using. It helps it sit up a little bit, and taking these mud minnows. I've used artificial today too and caught some, but in these holes, whenever they're loaded up in these holes, you can come back in here and take it, put it right underneath its chin. See if I can show you guys this. Put it right underneath its chin. The way you want to bring it up is you want to bring it up right through its top of its head. You do not want to just hook it right through its lip. These mud minnows are really resilient, so they don't have any problem swimming away. Even if I take that out of that thing, he'll swim away with it. So that's how I rig them. We're gonna give it a try. Let's see what happens. Got a good pull to them, man. They haven't been monsters, but they are fighters over here, man. Yeah, there we go. Guys, these tails are really blue. So these tails are really blue on these. But they're measuring about 16 inches. It's a decent trout. Another little trout, man. That's what I'm wanting. That's fun. And they are fighting. Took us a little while to find them today, though, didn't it? This one might measure, man. He might. I say that about every single one of them that I've pulled up, though. I don't know. It's a good one. That's a good one.
I was rolling it in too.
That measures.
Measure, bagging. You stop it. Trying to help you out there, buddy.
18 1/4. I'm hooked up, and this guy over here is hooked up also. Come on, bro. Keep fighting him. Woohoo!
Good one here.
I'm telling you, man, they all feel like they're good fish.
Yeah, this one runs too much though. I mean, they all run about the same, I guess. Yep, maybe not. I know.
This one might have a little bit more bite to it. It's trying to swim up that creek. Come on back. And it's able to swim up that creek. Oh man, Phil, I might have to take up anchor, bud. Come on. Come on.
Right there on the bank?
I can't tell, man. I think it's out there further out, but trying to get it to turn. It's staying there's a little ledge right over there that it's staying around, and I'm trying to get it to turn. It's finally turning. I don't know how much I'll get it to turn, but I may have to get out and wade in the mud. Man. There's that ledge right down there, man. Come on. Come on, come on. It's a good fish, Phil. Don't know how big, but I might lose my boots. About the time that I lose them. I still got them. Still got them.
That's the important thing.
Wow, this thing is a nice fish, dude. Come on. Waded it out. Waded it out, and there it is. And he's been a brute, dude. Look at his back. It's all like beat up and everything.
Yeah.
My boots. I got this, I got my rod all way back here. Let's see what happens. Beautiful spots. Don't know what it'll measure yet, but that's a good fish.
What you want me to do, bud?
Yeah.
Bite.
24 and a half. 24 and a half. Beautiful spots, man. That's an awesome fish.
Is that legal?
Yeah.
Nice.
18 to 27. So spot on.
Time to go catch something else.
Feels like a better one. Doesn't mean it is, but hit like a flounder. But it's not. I don't think it is. Looks like a little red, doesn't it? Plenty of little reds. Jellyfish.
Nice jellyfish there.
Suspending bait. Yeah. Alright, suspending bait again. trout pattern. Not a monster, but fun to catch.